The Rams have reworked Aaron Donald's 3 remaining contract years to give him a $40 million raise through 2024, making him the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history at 31 years old. He gets $95 million through 2024. NFL Network's Tom Pelissero is reporting that Aaron Rodgers is at Lambeau Field for the Packers' mandatory minicamp this week. The reigning NFL MVP did not attend OTAs this offseason. Tom also reporting that the 49ers have excused Jimmy Garoppolo from this week's minicamp. Garoppolo has been rehabbing from shoulder surgery away from the facility as San Francisco explores trade options, and that exploration will continue. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport reports that Kenny Moore took his physical Monday before Indianapolis begins mandatory minicamp. The Colts Pro Bowl corner wants a new contract and has not attended OTAs. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
You're the one who protects the flock, and that requires an eye for detail. Because when safety and well-being are on the line, it's the details that can save lives. Even when no one else is watching, you see everything. Grainger gets you, and we're here for you, and all the ones who get it done with a wide range of safety products and solutions, plus board-certified safety consultants here to answer your questions. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
DQ presents the sound of an all-star summer lineup. Leading off, the promising rookie, new Oreo Dirt Pie. On deck, the fan-favorite Girl Scout Thin Mints. Summer standouts, Drumstick with peanuts and cotton candy. And batting cleanup, it's you. With your red spoon and 6 Summer Blizzard flavors, official treat of MLB. All part of the new DQ All-Star Summer Blizzard lineup. DQ? Happy tastes good.
And we are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California. It's, last I checked, it's a Tuesday, 7th day of June, 2022. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning on Election Day.
Oh, it's Election Day.
It is.
Yes.
All day long until, 8 o'clock the polls close tonight.
Okay. And then we get to work counting.
That's right.
Yes. Okay. Somebody's got to do it, right?
That's right. Somebody has to, take the big step and do it. So we're going to do it.
We will. Okay. And, if you've been paying attention to what we've been telling you about the weather, the temperatures incrementally increasing daily.
I like that.
Yes.
Incrementally.
So they will be in the 115 range by the weekend. You got something to do around the house and garden? Should have done it last weekend.
Well, it'll cool off again.
Eventually, maybe in November.
Yeah. No, I think we'll see. I think we'll see some drops yet to come.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of the peaks and valleys of the Imperial Valley summers, right?
The peaks and the valleys. Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay. Birthdays today. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Actor Virginia McKenna. She played the lead in Born Free. I'm sorry, The Lion was the lead.
The lead, yes.
Yeah, but she's 91. Tom Jones, the old Welsher, is 82. Actor Liam Neeson, 70. Actor Colleen Camp is 69. Actor William Forsythe, 67. Hey, your cousin, Dave Navarro, is 55 today.
Dave is 55 today.
Okay. And let's see. Actor Helen Baxendale, 52. Actor Carl Urban is 50. Actor Adriana France is 44. Comedian Bill Hader is 44. Actor Anna Torv is 43. Actor Larissa Oleynik is 41. Actor Michael Cera is 34. Actor Shelley Buckner is 33. Okay. Got local birthdays. Stick around.
Hi, I'm Hilton Smith, and I'm asking for your vote for Imperial County Sheriff on June 7th. I was born and raised in Imperial Valley, and I have 38 years experience in the Sheriff's Office. I believe we can make a difference and how policing is done in our community. I will do this by guaranteeing Sheriff Department employees are treated fairly and provided equal opportunities for advancement. I plan to implement an oversight committee and also ensure each outlying area has a resident deputy. Vote Hilton Smith for Imperial County Sheriff.
Paid for by Hilton Smith for Imperial County Sheriff 2022.
We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Felicitas Ponce, Maricela Trujillo, Sergio Montes, Erlinda Eaton, Ketuski Weimer, John Berry, Gloria Fortin, Rick Ordona, Aurelio Otero, Evita Garcia, Fred Anderson, Gilberto Marquez, Glenda Sievert, Hunter Hall, Irene Morales, Quan Chow, Robert Labrada, Rosemary Weimer, Sally Thornburg, Susan Wilson, Jeremiah De La Riva, and CJ Espinosa. Happy birthday from Kxo. Election Day birthdays.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the polls are open. They're going to be open till 8 o'clock, just in case you're wondering. And I think, for the most part, probably 70 to 80% of voters have already cast their ballot.
Well, that's a possibility.
Yeah.
For sure. Then
More
you
and
could be
more.
like me that I wait till it gets closer.
Yeah, the personal feeling that you get when you walk into a polling place, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And sometimes things change in what you thought the first time you thought, on second, I'm not going to.
I don't believe they just said that. I changed my mind. Oh, too late.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here's an event we missed. Hundreds of people turned out Sunday for the United Kingdom's first cheese rolling extreme sports competition since the pandemic. Competitors chased a 7-pound double Gloucester cheese down a steep 200-yard hill. The event near Gloucester draws competitors from all over the world. Now, I don't know why, but somehow something tells me alcohol would be involved.
Well, yeah. If not at first.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
Oh, well. Gotta love a sport, that you can compete with a beer in one hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, well.
I did not know that, but you have informed me now about something that I wasn't aware of.
Yes. Yeah. It's just one of those things. Anyway, and only in California. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
A California court ruled that bees are a type of fish in order to protect them under the state's Endangered Species Act. Obviously, it's good news for the bees, right? Even better news for the fisherman.
Yes.
Yeah, he'll be able to bring home honey for his honey, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wonder if there's a size limit.
I don't know. I wonder if there's a catch and release program.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I suppose. Since I'm allergic to bee stings, I think I'll pass on that one.
Probably would be a really good idea.
Yeah, but only in California. A bee, yeah, that's a kind of fish. Okay.
Yeah, very rare.
Kind of like a peacock bass. Yeah.
Peacock.
Okay. Are you ready for news?
We've got news coming up. We'll talk a little bit about the election and what you can expect tonight and some more good things like that.
Okay. It's World in California news to begin with, brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales, for service, call the experts. Lock Air Conditioning.
CBS News Brief. The government has issued a bulletin about terror threats. CBS's Nicole Scanga.
The Department of Homeland Security is warning of copycat attacks in the wake of the mass shooting at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas. According to a new terrorism advisory, online platforms have also seized on the event to spread disinformation and incite violence.
Gun violence and gun control on the minds of voters going to polls in 7 states today, including California. In Los Angeles, they're choosing between billionaire businessman Rick Caruso and Congresswoman Karen Bass in the Democratic race for mayor.
The poll that matters is Tuesday, and so we have to make sure that we turn out our vote.
Business isn't what they expected at Target, so the company's canceling orders and slashing prices. Retail analyst Bert Flickinger.
Shoppers are scared about paying their gas bill, their grocery bill, and their rent bill.
Target shares falling on the news. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news: shooting at a San Jose library Monday, leaving one person injured.
Based on the preliminary investigation, we do believe that this is a gang-related shooting, as there were statements made during the incident that lead us to believe that there were gang affiliations.
Police officer Steve Aponte, a number of students from a nearby middle school were inside the library at the time, but no one but the shooting victim was hurt. Drivers in the state continuing to pay record high prices for gas.
You know what? Next time I'm getting electric. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. I'm done. I think it's going to get worse before it gets better, and everyone needs to brace for that.
Statewide average $6.37 a gallon, up 21 cents from last week, nearly 60 cents from last month. The Sacramento City Unified School District, the latest to reinstate an indoor mask mandate. This is the Biden administration, says children under 5 could be able to get their first COVID vaccination doses as soon as June 21st if federal regulators authorize it. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales, for service, call the experts. Lock Air Conditioning.
The final wing is ahead of schedule.
Slater's construction company has built a solid reputation.
Yeah, foundation looks great. Let's get a team in place for analysis.
Now they need structural engineers to support their business expansion.
We should have engineers in-house. That would put us ahead of the competition.
Indeed can help them hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. We instantly connect you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Earn up to $500 in sponsored job credits by conducting interviews on Indeed. Visit Indeed.com/credit. Terms and conditions apply.
If you came across someone struggling with hunger, how would you recognize them? Would you notice the 16-year-old boy who got his first job?
Not for extra spending money, but to help feed his little sisters?
Or a mother who's in between jobs and sometimes goes to bed hungry so her kids can have dinner? I am the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger. I am hunger in America.
Hunger can be hard to recognize. Learn why at IamHungerInAmerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
And it's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Quick Lane, well, they have 3 locations in the valley. At El Centro Motors, also in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Tuesday morning, the IID Board of Directors meet today. Here's more on that story. The meeting will start at 8 a.m. with a closed session and reconvene in open session at 1 p.m. this afternoon. Among the items on the agenda is a revised equitable distribution plan. The meeting will be held in the IID Auditorium on Broadway in El Centro. Well, there was a fatal accident on Sunday morning in Imperial County. Carroll Buckley filed this story.
A 41-year-old Holtville man died in a Sunday morning traffic accident. The accident occurred at about 7:05 a.m. on State Route 78 and Butters Road. According to the Highway Patrol, the Holtville man was northbound on Butters Road approaching Highway 78 when he entered the intersection and drove into the path of a pickup truck that was eastbound on Highway 78. The deceased driver was not wearing a seatbelt and was ejected from his car, sustaining fatal injuries. The driver of the pickup truck, 20-year-old Dean Acevedo of Brawley, suffered minor injuries. He was transported to Pioneers Memorial Hospital for treatment. The accident remains under investigation.
KXO News Time coming up to 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires guaranteed. We're talking the finest names in tires: Michelin, Pirelli, Dunlop, Bridgestone, Continental, and more. Check the prices, then talk to your Quick Lane service advisor. He will give you the best price, guaranteed. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall.
We'll say it again. Today is Election Day, the 7th of June, statewide primary election. While it is a statewide, most of the interest in the Valley is about the local races. 2 seats on the Imperial County Board of Supervisors are up for grabs, District 1 and District 5. The incumbents in each race are facing 2 challengers. The race for District Attorney is wide open, with the incumbent not running for re-election. 4 people are vying for the job. There are 2 candidates for the position of Imperial County Sheriffs. Again, the incumbent is not running. The IID Division 1 incumbent is being challenged by 1 candidate. The IID Division 3 race has 4 candidates vying for the seat held by the incumbent, who is not seeking re-election. The IID Division 3 seat has the incumbent facing 1 challenger. The Imperial County Assessor's race has the incumbent facing 1 challenger. The clerk recorder position has 1 challenger running against the incumbent. The Superior Court seat number 2 has 1 challenger facing the incumbent judge. There are also several tax measures on the ballot for school bonds. And the city of Imperial is asking voters to decide if the position of city clerk should be elected or appointed. Polls opened at 7 a.m. this morning. They will close at 8 p.m. this evening. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley, in El Centro, at El Centro Motors, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. Remember, Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
My name is George Marquez. I'm a candidate for District Attorney. I was raised in Imperial County, and I'm a product of our local public school system. I believe in protecting our families by aggressively prosecuting dangerous criminals. I believe in forging strong relationships with law enforcement to further our interest of law, order, and justice. I believe in building bridges to the entire community so that everyone has a voice. Please vote George Marquez on June 7th for Imperial Valley District Attorney. You can also follow me on my Facebook page at George Marquez for District Attorney 2022.
Paid for by committee to elect George Marquez for District Attorney.
Page 2 of the local news and the weather, all brought to you by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, open Tuesday through Saturdays at 4:30, and by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, 7 a.m. till 3 p.m.
Continuing with more local news, the Salton Sea Management Program is talk this morning. Here's more on that story. There will be a community workshop to discuss the Salton Sea Management Program. The virtual meeting will be held on this Wednesday, June 8th at 2 p.m. The workshop will provide an opportunity to learn about the process, timeline, and key points of the plan. Input on the criteria and non-water importation concepts being proposed. The workshop will be available via a Zoom link and can be accessed on the Salton Sea ca.gov website. The workshop is part of the state of California's development of a long-range plan to revitalize the Salton Sea. Well, summer orchestra camps. You notice I said summer. We're almost there already. It's in the news. Here's more in the story.
Students entering the 4th through the 9th grades are invited to attend a summer orchestra camp. The Southwest High School Orchestra is partnering with the Foundation for Education to offer the free event. All students in Imperial County are welcome. No experience is necessary. There will be 2 levels of instruction. Those with no experience wanting to learn a string instrument, and a second group for experienced students currently enrolled in an orchestra program. The summer orchestra camp will be held July 25th through the 29th from noon till 4 p.m. at Southwest High School's Jimmy Cannon Theater.
In other local news, annual IBEDC Summit is set for June the 16th. The all-day event will be held at Imperial Valley College. Participants will be able to join conversations about leading and emerging industries and the path forward for economic development in Imperial Valley. Local leaders and industry experts will speak on renewable energy, mineral extraction, including lithium, manufacturing, clean transportation, housing, infrastructure, and more. For more information or to RSVP, contact the Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are 2 locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., featuring delicious breakfast and lunch entrees, including menudo, liver and onions, and meatloaf. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
Here's Carroll Buckley with a weather update.
The National Weather Service says the summer heat will tick up a couple of notches over the next few days as the warming trend continues. High pressure will continue to build across the region, reaching its peak intensity Friday through the upcoming weekend. Highs will approach 110 to 116 degrees in the Imperial and Yuma valleys and last through the weekend. Overall dry conditions will prevail. 105 our high yesterday, 76 the overnight low. Sunny today with a high near 106. South wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming light and variable. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 75. South wind about 10 miles an hour. Wednesday sunny with a high near 107. Southeast wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming calm. And we have 80 degrees downtown El Centro, 58% relative humidity, wind out of the east-southeast at 5 to 7 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and the weather, all brought to you this morning by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, and by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, Imperial Valley's fine dining experience.
Golden State Extracts, CBD, is the first fully licensed GMP certified hemp processor in California making CBD. Everything is done right here in the Imperial Valley, from growing to processing and manufacturing. Our products derived from hemp are a natural form of pain relief to help you with your aches and pains, help you sleep better, and lower your stress with our specially formulated tinctures, pain creams, and gummies. Best of all, you can visit Golden State Extracts CBD locally at their Imperial location, 520 West 8th Road. For more information and benefits of CBD, visit them on the web at goldenstateextracts.com or call 760-355-9134. That's 355-9134.
It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Major League Baseball action yesterday. The Reds shut out the Diamondbacks 7-0. D-backs with just one hit, a bunt single to begin the game. The Mariners beat the Astros 7-4. Blue Jays blanked the Royals 8-0. Red Sox shut out the Angels 1-0. Angels now having lost 7 in a row. It was the Mets beating the Padres 11-5. Met Eduardo Escobar hit for the cycle. And the Rangers and the Guardians postponed due to rain. They'll make it up as part of a doubleheader today. Elsewhere, All-Pro defensive tackle Aaron Donald is returning to the Los Angeles Rams with a big raise that will make him the highest-paid non-quarterback in the NFL. The Rams reworked Donald's contract to give him a $40 million raise over the last 3 years of his existing contract. Making him the first non-quarterback to eclipse $30 million per season. The reworked deal brings the total value of Donald's contract to $95 million over 3 years. Yeah, you're paying for it. It's going to cost you $850 per ticket to go to a Rams game. And the Denver Broncos, well, they're about to become part of Walmart. Yeah, they're going to have a new owner, according to sources. Rob Walton of Walmart fame, likely to purchase the team with a bid of $4.5 billion.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
Well, Dustin Johnson said today he has joined several other golfers and resigned from the PGA Tour effective immediately. He plans to play in the new Saudi golf events and major championships going forward. Johnson, who has been a member of the PGA Tour since 2008, made the announcement in the opening news conference for Live Golf's first event at Centurion Golf Club in London. Meanwhile, Greg Norman claims Tiger Woods turned down mind-blowingly enormous high 9-digit Saudi golf deal. Yeah, Tiger turning down the money, somewhere in the neighborhood of $125 million on a sign-on fee to play in the new league. And College World Series. On the distaff side, Texas stormed back from 5 runs down to beat Oklahoma State 6-5 and reach the Women's College World Series Championship Series for the first time in program history. It's also the first time an unseeded team has ever reached the Women's College World Series Finals. That's it for Sports Time. Brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
Let's talk about it, bringing community mental health issues to your radio. Listen each Sunday morning to KXO AM 1230 at 7 a.m. or on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. on FM 107.5. Or log on to kxoradio.com for a podcast of the show in its entirety. This program is produced by the Public Affairs Department of KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5. Let's Talk About It is presented as a public service of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Well, Apple has unveiled iOS 16 with revamped lock screen and big changes to iMessage. These and other updates were unveiled at the Worldwide Developers Conference yesterday, show how Apple continues to push to ensure its devices, the iPhone in particular, remain central to our daily lives and the many products we interact with. But while these updates will likely appeal to many Apple device users, the event was also notable for what was not announced, a new product. Meanwhile, Tesla may not be cutting staff after all. That's according to a tweet from its ever-mercurial CEO, Elon Musk, an apparent contradiction to 2 emails he sent staff last week about planned job cuts and a hiring freeze, which pushed Tesla shares lower. Last Thursday, according to a Reuters report, Elon Musk sent an email to staff saying the company would freeze hiring as part of the move to cut staff by 10%, explaining that he has a super bad feeling about the economy. Yeah, on Saturday, Musk tweeted that the company's total headcount will increase, but salaried should be fairly flat. Yet hours later, Musk said on Twitter that, the story was accurate. Meanwhile, J.M. Smucker Company shares slid 3.5% in pre-market trade today after the parent to brands including Folgers, Jif, and Milk-Bone posted better than expected earnings for its fourth quarter fiscal quarter, but guidance that fell short of consensus. The Ohio-based company posted net income of $202 million, or $1.87 a share, but they're faced by costs for that peanut butter recall. Taking a look at the market right now, well, the market's opened lower but have bounced back a bit. The Dow Jones up 54 points right now at 32,969. The S&P 500 at 4,137. That's up 16. The NASDAQ up 86.5 points at 12,147. Meanwhile, gold up $10.40 an ounce. Oil up $1.35 a barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
Look for sunny skies today with a high near 106, south wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming light and variable. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 75, south wind about 10 miles an hour. Wednesday will be sunny with a high near 107, south-southeast wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming calm. And we have 81 degrees downtown, 54% relative humidity, wind out of the southeast at 7 to 10 miles an hour. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil in El Centro.
At Burgers and Beer, our customers are like family. Let's hear what a few of them have to say about us.
They have great weekday specials.
I like the friendly environment, the friendly staff, the cold beer, and the best wings in town.
Burgers and Beer, what I like about Burgers and Beer, the menu, everything on the menu is great. I'm working my way through the menu. My favorite thing right now is the grilled tuna chipotle sandwich. That's what I had yesterday, and it was delicious.
So come and see us and find out for yourself at Burgers and Beer.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
For original reporting. I'm Steve Kathan. The government warns of possible attacks in the wake of the school massacre in Uvalde, Texas.
The Department of Homeland Security is out with a new terrorism bulletin warning that online forums harboring conspiracy theories are encouraging copycat attacks. According to the advisory, online platforms have also seized on the event to attempt to spread disinformation and incite grievances, including claims it was a government-staged event meant to advance gun control measures.
And CBS's Nicole Skanga says the department warns a Supreme Court decision on abortion, migrants at the Mexican border, and the midterm elections could be triggers for extremist violence over the next 6 months. Iowa Republican Chuck Grassley.
We have to come together to protect our law enforcement officers, government, military, and especially law enforcement were the primary targets of domestic terrorist attacks and plots in 2021.
A bipartisan group in the Senate's trying to hammer out an agreement on new gun measures. Democratic leader Chuck Schumer wants to give his point man on the issue a chance to work things out.
Senator Murphy has asked for some space to have the bipartisan talks continue, and I have given him that space.
The AAA says the national average for a gallon of gas is up another nickel to $4.92.
Looking at gas right now, it's
He's in South Bend, Indiana. Prices in that state are well over $5 a gallon already. The big retailer Target says it's canceling orders from some of its suppliers, most notably home goods and clothing, and the chain is cutting prices to clear out unwanted inventory. Industry analyst Bert Flickinger says it's clear many people are now holding back.
Shoppers are scared about paying their gas bill, their grocery bill, and their rent bill, and doing all three is not really feasible for over half of Americans who are living paycheck to paycheck.
The World Bank has sharply downgraded its outlook for the global economy, citing Russia's war in Ukraine. It's primary day today in 7 states. CBS's Ed O'Keefe is in Los Angeles, where there's a battle for mayor.
Meet Rick Caruso.
I'm Karen Bass.
If Bass wins, she'd be the first woman to run L.A. and the second ever black mayor.
Why is she going to make a good mayor?
Because she knows the community.
Rick Caruso is
is my choice.
Famous faces are weighing in. Kim Kardashian and Gwyneth Paltrow are with Caruso. Movie mogul Jeffrey Katzenberg is backing Bass.
They've raised the age for figure skaters competing at the Olympics to 17. Wall Street. Right now, the Dow is up 45 points. This is CBS News.
There's always something new under the sun. CBS Mornings, weekdays on CBS.
Moments like watching my grandson steal second mean a lot to me. But after being diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer, or MBC, which is breast cancer that is spread to other parts of the body, they mean even more. I take Ibrance, palbociclib.
Ibrance 125 milligram tablets with an aromatase inhibitor is for postmenopausal women or for men with HR-positive, HER2-negative NBC as the first hormonal-based therapy. Ask your doctor about Ibrance and visit Ibrance.com. Ibrance may cause low white blood cell counts that may lead to serious infections. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or chest pain. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are or plan to become pregnant, or are breastfeeding. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite.
In London, what's being billed as the world's biggest trial of a 4-day work week.
Workers at this brewery are now making 100% of their pay in 80% of the time. Craig is on board.
If I know I've got to get stuff done in 4 days' time to enjoy that extra day, I think that will be a good incentive.
Like so many, owner Sam has had trouble recruiting and keeping workers post-pandemic.
This is a chance for us to do something positive with that.
More than 3,300 workers at 70 UK companies have joined the 6-month trial. Vicky Barker, CBS News, London.
Well, Starbucks is shutting down a location in Ithaca, New York, 2 months after workers there voted to unionize. Unsanitary conditions helped prompt the move to organize in the first place, and the workforce went on strike a week after the union vote because of safety hazards. The union calls the move to shut down illegal retaliation in a filing with the National Labor Relations Board. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
The food insecurity rate for Imperial Valley is estimated at 17% for all residents. Tragically, it soars to 33% for our children. Imagine 1 of every 3 children are challenged by hunger. The Imperial Valley Food Bank is striving to end hunger in the valley. When kids have nutritious food to eat, they learn more in school, are sick less often, crime declines, and the cycle of poverty can end. This is John Levada asking you to support the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
CBS News presented by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
When I wake up in the morning.
AM 1230.
Here we go now.
KXO.
1230. KXO. Step right